Let us stand in solidarity, not to a specific country, race, or religion, but rather to humanity. Quoting this, I, Siddharth Maurya of class 12, stand before you all to deliver a speech about COVID 19. Today, the world seems to have come to a standstill due to the pandemic of COVID 19. As strange as it may sound, but we, the humans, mightiest of all creatures, are now into the submission of a microscopic enemy. So, starting with the introduction of COVID 19, it's the infectious disease caused by the recently discovered novel coronavirus, a type of RNA virus, where CO stands for corona, VI for virus, and is suffixed with D19 due to its origin being the December of 2019 in Wuhan, China. On 11th of February 2020, naming this virus as severe acute respiratory syndrome, the WHO finally on March 11 designates COVID 19 as a pandemic. And as we all know, friends, that the entire world has been suffering due to this pandemic, some more than the others. India went into a nationwide lockdown on 25th March of 2020 to battle this pandemic. But our country, like the majority of the world, suffered the consequences of this lockdown. On one hand, where upper and middle class were busy collecting resources, the poor section of our society hardly managed to get food for even once a day. Thousands of labour had to flee from their cities to their native villages and homes, hundreds of kilometers away barefoot, and some just even lost their lives on the way. This catastrophe made many children orphan. Employees were thrown out of their jobs. Many businessmen were completely devastated. During this calamity, our frontline workers, being the doctors, nurses, janitors, or the policemen, were heavily overburdened, but they did it for us. Hence, they truly deserve the tag of Corona Warriors. In these challenging times, we are not only fighting with a pandemic, but also fighting an infodemic. That is, a lot of fake news across all the social media platforms has resulted in mass confusion and fear regarding vaccines and coronavirus. But it isn't just all negative about this COVID 19 pandemic. It has taught us the value of schools, importance of family and mental health, and the most important thing is that it has shown us the importance of our lives and just how small our problems are compared to the whole world. As people began to look after their health and hygiene, even our mother nature started healing herself. Rivers started clearing, flowers are blooming, birds are chirping, and this all puts us into self interrogation that are we not the real vices to this beautiful earth we are gifted with? Ruining it now and then just for some monetary assets. But this pandemic taught us that money can't purchase health. And do you know what the worst part of this pandemic is? It's the fact that we got used to it. Yes, we became void of worries. People started going out more, refusing to social distancing, and some even stopped wearing masks. And then the inevitable happened, the second wave. As per the study by Indian Consortium of Genomics, Delta variant is the primary cause behind the second wave of COVID 19 in India, which ravaged the country. And no words can explain how worse this second wave is. The holy river Ganga, the symbol of happiness and peace for many, got flooded with dead bodies. And I think it's correct to say that we all have lost someone in this pandemic, in one way or the other. But remember, the night is the darkest just before the dawn. So, with this positive hope, I would like to sum up my speech with the following piece of poetry. Man is the king and crown of everything. He has the power of doing anything. He thinks the world at his fingertips, but Corona shattered and smashed all his dreams. So let us fight together against it. Then we shall overcome it. Let us break the chain together and may God bless us to live forever. So at last, to all the 4 million lives sacrificed in this pandemic, let us pay tribute to them and promise ourselves to do at least these 3 things to battle this pandemic. That is face masking, social distancing, and getting vaccinated. And then believe me, we can and we will definitely overcome this pandemic and let the light of hope, calm, and tranquility prevail. Thank you so much.